I'm just waiting for whoever's on here to type up. I'm just filling out my drinks. Alright, there is two of you on board now, but I don't know who you are because obviously you're not typing up. And I need you to type so I know who you are. Right, got me drink. That will do me. But I am also watching the end of Daily Driven Exotics. Right, let me do that. Oh, hello CP, how are you? Right, I'm just, I'm getting underneath the covers in bed waiting for everything. I've just wrapped Mr. GB Auditor's drone up, ready to be sent out tomorrow for him. So, what are you up to? Anything good? I'm just going on my channel just to set the link as on the pin the link. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pin the link so it's up there. Hello, Catherine. What? You're awake at 25 to 12? I'm shocked. Right, the link has been pinned. All good. Yeah, Troll is going. He is going to jail. Well, that's the main thing. Right, let's come out of that. I don't need that on yet. Right, so as I say, the link is pinned. Oi, oi, Optical. How are you, dear sir? Optical. I've just found a DJI Mini 3. Yeah, I know you sent me the link. Yeah, DJ. Optical. Listen to this one. A DJI Mini 3 Flyer Combo. How much do you reckon? And I'm thinking about driving down to pick it up. It's down in Blackwood at the moment. So I'm thinking about going down and driving down there and buying it. Especially for the price of it. Drone order cup. Boom. Should be here tomorrow. Yeah, well, as I said, this DJI Mini 3 Pro fly combi or whatever it's called. Very, very, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than yours. Hell of a lot. I would never buy. Nope, it's not a second-hand drone. It's a brand new drone. Brand spanking new. Brand new, in the box, with 3 batteries, the big box charger. Oh, you know what's in it. Brand new in the box, sealed, and it's cheaper than what you just paid. Me and a few others have been working behind the scenes. Hello, Savage Dave, how you doing? Well, have a guess. Me and a few others have been working behind the scenes over the last few months, getting shit on him. All right. So come on, Optical. Have a guess. You've got to tell me how much. I'll give you a clue. It's less than what you've paid. All right. It is a lot less. It's less than what you paid. If anyone wants to come on board on the panel, you can. And the other thing is, I'm going to tell you why you're here. Obviously, a lot of people knew that I had a case against the Metropolitan Police. It has now been settled out of court. I'm now waiting. I've got to wait now for the DOS to be put into my bank. You don't know. Yeah, optical. I'll put it in the chat for you. Ready? And don't forget, this is a brand new one. Do you think that's cheap enough for a brand new DJI? That's why I said I'm thinking about driving down now. But it depends. I've messaged him. He said he still got it. He wouldn't post it. So I've got to see what I'm doing tomorrow. See what time I finish at the doctor's and the meeting. If I get enough time, I might shoot down there. So, yeah, so I might nip down now. I would be wary at that. Why are they selling it so cheap? How can I say it? Yeah, it's not nicked. The guy had it given to him as a birthday present. The guy doesn't want it. He's already got one. He's got the same as what DJ flies. So yeah, so he's a what's this? Yeah, no, it's it was like a present. He doesn't need it because he's already got the same one as DJ's one, so he's just selling it. So I said okay. So I've got to see what time I finish the meeting. I've got doctors at 9 o'clock, and then straight from there round to this meeting, depending on how long I'm at the meeting for, and if I can get down there tomorrow. And it's in between me and you. It's in Blackwood. Obviously, you know where Blackwood is, obviously. So it's down there. Good evening, AJ. If it's a genuine, then that is cheap. But yeah, I would be curious. As I said, the picture's all there. I've seen like it all works because it's all brand new and sealed in a box with the clear cellophane around it. So yeah, it is legit. He just doesn't want it. It's the same as me. I've just sold my other one to GB for less than what I paid for it, just to help him out as well, so he can get it going. So yeah, it's worth every penny. If anyone wants to come on the panel, you're more than welcome to. The link is pinned. But I have stopped paying for StreamYards because I found out how much they're taking. £34 a month now for StreamYards. So they can what's the word? Take a long walk off of a very short pier for that sort of price. So obviously I'm watching DJ audits at the moment. So, but you can buy the one that DJ has just bought and gave away, which was £200 and something. Got our first snowfall today. I really don't like it. I love snow. From when I came back up from town today, after I was getting my missus and that car and that clean washed and that, over in one field has got the snow, but we had a little bit of snow earlier, and within, I don't know, 10 minutes it was stopped, and within about 15 minutes it was gone because we had fucking loads of rain afterwards. But if you went up the road where I've got to go to fly the drone, that's still got a load of snow up there. Where my friend lives, she's got lots of snow, and up over the mountains is the second place I want to take the drone. Is also had a lot of snow. So, but hey ho, that's part of life. We've got about an inch and it's. I wish we had it. I love snow because I'd be out in my car all the time. That's what I normally do. I'll go out in the car and I'll spin it around, slide it. I love doing it. But as I said, anyone who want to come on, please come in. And if you haven't already hit the like button, please do. It does help. I've got 11 viewing, and I don't know how many likes I've had. But as I keep telling you, I'm looking forward to taking my drone up for the very first time as soon as I can. Snow is pretty, but I don't like the cold. Yeah, it's been cold all day up here. I went out not last night. Yeah, last night to put some air in my wife's tyres, or the night before. No, I think it was the night before. And I went out there in a t-shirt, and it was raining, and it was bloody freezing cold. Let me fire up the laptop, and I'll come up for a bit. Okay, no worries. But yeah, I absolutely froze, and I went out today. Hey, good evening, Gregory. How are you, sir? Don't forget, please hit the like button. It would be most appreciated. How many have I got? In? How many likes? I've got 2 likes. Come on, people, hit the like button. And if you want to become a member, you're more than welcome to. I don't say it that often, but please, if you want to become a member, you're more than welcome. I can't come up tonight, so you're all right. It's not a problem. So how are you, Gregory? Hope you're all right. And Savage Dave, you want to put any links in, or if anyone else wants to put some links in, you're more than welcome. So yeah, you're more than welcome. I'm just having a squip through. CP, who might go to jail. That you're gonna have to ask CP on that one. CP, answer that question if you can. I don't think you should be able to tell you. Satisfied that? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just making sure you're not. Oh, you believe it? Well, yeah. Well, this is 50 nations. So I can't even call your name yourself. Who's asking? Who's asking? Me. You just want to make sure you're not doing. Oh yeah. When I say who's asking, I was asking for your name. My name's Jack. Jack. DJ. So I'm just trying to get comfortable. My feet are cold, so I've got into bed now. No, the video's going to be a surprise. Right, okay. But yeah, we're going to have some fun. A massive troll on YouTube and Facebook. Can't give the name at the moment, though, as the police are involved. Well, just to let everybody know who don't know, I had a phone call today from HNK Solicitors, and the Metropolitan Police have actually settled out of court. Shouldn't you leave it to him if he works it? So. No, make me move on. If you think you've got that power. Don't do that. Yeah, listen to him. Listen to Jack. Hello, Dave.
What's up, Carl?
Let me just turn my volume back up. Right, hello, Dave. All right?
What's up?
You all right, geezer? A surprise video. Hello, Mickey Mouse. Happy. I was just going to say Happy Christmas. Don't you want another Xmas bonus? I'd love another Xmas bonus. I love them. But as I keep telling everybody, I hope everyone has the best Christmas they will ever get. Because I know I will be. Oh, I'm going to be. What am I doing? I'm going to be. I've got to cook dinner, so I'll be doing dinner. But lunchtime, we're going to have a little. We're going to have a little picnic type food, and then when my missus and my daughter goes out, then dinner will be going on. And we're probably about like the Christmas dinner. We'll probably eat at about 6 o'clock, 6 half 6 at night, because none of us eat that much. And also, just to let people know, I have been banned for life off of PayPal. I'm not allowed to have a PayPal account.
What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep. The reason why, I'll tell you the reason why in a minute. Let me just read what Greggy. Wow. Thank you very much, Mickey. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the donation to the host, Mickey. That's awesome.
Yeah. Right. Let me just I'll tell you the reason why we are not doing Christmas dinner. Oh, I do. Let me read. Let me just. I can't. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mickey Mouse. 1, 2, 3. That is so generous. Let me read what Gregory just put. Cop CP. I hope it's not who I think it is. Is it Cop? He is in used to be in your scam. Oh, my stream Cop. Not saying his name. Might not be. It can't be, but I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you, Gregory. I don't even know who it is. I really don't know who it is. So yeah, don't know. She hasn't even told. Well, obviously, I don't really know her. She's been coming on mine through AJ. So yeah, I don't really know. So, but have this. Hope it helps you. It does help, but it is very generous of you, Mickey Mouse. I do like his name now, Mickey Mouse. I do like that name. It reminds me of my childhood when I used to watch Mickey Mouse and like Pluto and then what's the other one? Hello, Spiky Mike. How are you? Long time no see. And what's the other one? What's it called? With the wolf and the other thing. What's it bloody called?
Bugs Bunny?
No, not Bug. Yeah, I used to watch Bugs Bunny a lot. No, when it used to be like a big bird.
Surely not Sesame Street.
No. It used to run really fast away.
Oh, you're talking about Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's the one. I used to love that one as well.
Yep, me too. Good old Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and also Bugs Bunny. Yeah, all of them. They're all fucking brilliant. They are.
Leghorn. I say, boy, you listen here, boy.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry as well. Yeah.
Yep.
They, bloody hell. Do you know what? That's showing our ages.
Mm-hmm.
That's showing, well, especially my age. I think the oldest going to be on here at the moment, I believe, is going to be AJ. I think AJ is the oldest at 96 years old.
Good grief. I don't believe you.
No, nor would I. Nor would I. I wouldn't believe me on that one. No, he's older than me. Right. And I'm only 21, so.
Yeah, I still don't believe you.
No, nor would I. I wouldn't believe you. I'm old.
Quit lying to yourself, Cup. You wish you was 21. You're 21 with what, 35 years of experience?
No. No.
You add them 2 ages together. That's
Yeah. Look, this is his missus. She says no. AJ is 97.
Oh Lord.
See? There we go. See? I was almost right. But yeah, I've got doctor's appointment tomorrow. And doctor appointment and then a meeting because I'm starting up a new business. Well, it's an old business. Because of COVID, I had to shut it all down, and I haven't been well enough to do it. So I'm starting a new one up. But I've been pricing up how much everything's going to cost for a diesel hot and cold power wash. Which is, I think, for a second-hand one, it's about $2,000, and then all the chemicals is about $1,000. the unit that I need is probably about call it 500 quid a month. And then I've got to hire a few people then. I've got one person for a definite, and then I've got to get another 3. I am talking to the others tomorrow, as we only saw the video that they posted tonight. Too late to work out any plan. All right. Yeah, so, but yeah, it's going to be some good fun. It is going to be some fun. But Greg, the Met Police actually backed down. It's only taken almost 3. It'll be 3 years on the 18th of January this year. Next year. 3 years it's taken for them to back down. It's because they were meant to go to. They probably got the first part of the court date, or the first part of court, this month sometime. So I think what they've done is they've settled. They didn't think I was going to take it all the way, so they've had to pay up. So, but
Quick question: you don't hear any background coming from me, right?
no, it's fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, tonight's support night. I'm not doing a stream tonight. I'm just supporting everybody. So I got 3 devices fired up and trying to pay attention to all of them. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Well, you came on mine the other day. Who the hell's this? I don't know who this is. Bear with me. Let me just see who this is. Don't know. Hello?
You're right, Governor.
Who's this? Who are you? Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a human being. I live in England. I'm from born and raised in London. I generally come on YouTube streams. Like, I don't know if you know any of them, but
Well,
yeah, I mean, I've seen your stream on my thing. And you've been like I've been subbed to you for a while, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, like because I've been desubbing off a lot of people in it recently, right? As in, like, you know, people.
So I don't. I've not really seen. Is that your channel name that you've come up with? Is it?
Yeah, everyone knows me as Treader. Everyone.
I've got to be honest. I don't.
No, that's cool, but you're not in my circle, probably, mate. That's probably what it is.
Let me have a.
So
have you? Can you type in the chat or not? Just so I can look at your channel. And if I ain't sub to you, then...
but my channel's like you know, I put everything on private, everything that I do, in case anybody, you know, strikes and stuff. But
well,
you want to look at it, is literally nothing there.
Just put it on, just if you can, put it in the chat.
Oh, you want me just to type anything?
Yeah, just type anything in the chat. Doesn't even have to be your channel. I can just click on it and
cool.
have a look.
Right, cool.
It's only because
cool.
let's have a look. Right. Let's have a look.
Even without content, you can always find out how old the channel is. You know, when it was created, how many subscribers.
Fair dude. Yeah, fair
22nd of September 2021.
And
he's got 441 subscribers, but as he said, he's got no videos, no nothing.
Well, I do. I've got like quite a few, but you know, I put them on private. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because a lot of times, a lot of my shows, I mean, generally speaking, I mean, I just don't know. I think it's kind of tasteful, you know, like just to, you know, I do my show, I leave it up for a day or two for my community to watch, yeah, and then after that, I'm like, yeah, let me just take it down, because a lot of the times, you know, people are going at each other and they're taking the piss out of each other.
Me, I wouldn't take them down, because that's how you get more subscribers.
I know, but I'm not really interested. I mean, I'm in my own little circle, and they all know who I am.
So what sort of stuff do you do then?
I mean, generally, I'm battling against a lot of far righters, or just generally a lot of righties who don't consider themselves as far righters, but we might. And just generally, like, people who, you know, want to have a debate about whatever, innit? A lot of it's about politics in general, or whatever kind of stuff, and it comes up.
Quick question: what do you think of the Prime Minister then?
Keir Starmer.
Hello,
I
Bill.
think he's I think he's going to be better than any Tory one.
So go on. What do you reckon? What do you reckon of him? Truthfully.
Well, look, none of our prime ministers, right, are going to be great. You know what I mean, right? But
Do you
I
think
think
that he should be in? Do you think he should be in power?
do I think he should be in power? I was advocating for him to come into power over any other Tory ever. I mean, for God's sakes, I would have anybody. I would have yourself in power over freaking any Tory leader. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, and I don't even know you. That's how much I despise the Tories.
Yeah, I dislike Keir Starmer badly.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm more for Labour than I am for the Tories. So, considering they're the number two, you know, you can't. You got. It's going to be one or the other, mate. You know what I mean?
But the problem is, after what he's been doing and what he's done to the people, especially people that have just said stupid things on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, slinging them into prison, and then deciding that, lying to the farmers, saying that he's not going to put any tax on their properties or anything like that, and now he's decided to put a £1 million,
Well, that's an inheritance tax. Look, the 20% inheritance tax was generally always about anyway, right? Only a lot of people voted for the Tories, right? Yeah, a lot of people voted for the Tories back in the day, right? Because they wanted to get rid of that inheritance tax, right? Kind of, or just decrease it, whatever. Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, like it's for properties for over $1 million, right? So that's a 20% on just them.
But hang on. You say it's over $1 million, yeah?
Yeah.
How much do you think? Because you don't know, but I know a lot of farmers because obviously I live in the country. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of farmers are asset rich, i.e., their land is probably worth Christ knows how much.
Yeah.
But money for them to find, say, 100 grand, they wouldn't be able to do it. They cannot find that.
If it's just inheritance tax, right? Well, they can get mortgages and stuff like that, right? It's not impossible.
Why would they want to get a mortgage if their property is all paid up? A lot of farmers ain't, yeah? And they have to go and get a mortgage to pay the government so they can work, which they won't earn that money back that easy. Because you imagine, yeah? You go out and you buy a pint of milk for £1, or not. Say if you buy a 4 pint of milk for £1.50. How much do you think the farmers actually get for that per 4 pinter? How much do you reckon they get?
I get what you mean, but I thought this was just about inheritance tax.
No.
Yeah, and to be fair, like, sorry, I'm just going to butt in here. Cop, do you not think that all it is it's just dealing with what's been a tax loophole for many years? Because it's not every farmer. It's anyone with a farm, in the value of £3 million or more.
But a lot of the farmers, a lot of the farmers, a lot of their properties are over that. A lot of them. And it's not that the farm they're not making, how can I put it? Yes, if their farms are worth £3 million, yeah, but they'll never make that money. They can never make that sort of money. Like, you buy a 4
But that's coming from, we're talking about a very, when you talk about farming, we're talking about a very small percentage overall of the whole nation, right? Of course it is. Farmers, there's less farm. Come on, bro. You can't tell me there's farmers that, I don't go knock on I don't live near a farm, but
I do.
My next door neighbor or his neighbor's not a farmer, right? They're very few and far between farmers. Okay, so this money that they're now being made to pay, that you do realize this money trickles down, right? So that people who aren't so well off may benefit from this. Get that, right?
Let me, I know what
you're saying. There's ways around that. There's ways around that as well. At the end of the day, when the inheritance tax, right, you can put money into a trust. You can obviously give the money to your spouse or whatever, right? You can
the way I would do it personally is I'd actually sell the land or sell the property for £1. the government can't say nothing because you're selling the land. So yeah, there is ways that you can do it without having to pay.
No, but you can give everything to your whoever's going to be next in line, because you're not going to live forever, right? You're going to have to give it to somebody. So like whoever's next in line to give to, just give it to them, or just literally put it in a trust, you know, so that it's going to be handed to them without the taxes getting involved.
Yeah, but the way the problem is people are not looking, because obviously I know quite a few farmers because obviously I live in the country, right? The farmers that I know, hello Mark, the farmers I know, his land is probably worth, I don't know, close to 2.5-3 million.
Yeah.
But then you've got all the machinery that they don't buy the machinery, they lease them. So they got like if you buy a combine harvester, which is what, just under £1 million, and then you got the tractors, the trailers and whatever else they've got, it's all on lease hire. So you imagine how much money they've got to find each month to pay for them so they can keep going.
But that's where the mortgages come, right? I mean, like if I got land in India, right, for example, right? So like me, my parents, right? But like end of the day, I'm the only son, so I got to look after everything, yeah. Like so when it come down to it, it's like, you know, whatever we need, and if we ain't got, like the people that are leasing the land, that we lease the land out, right, and then they're gonna do everything in it. The thing is, if I was running it, go on.
So what will you do? Yeah, which it will happen when all the farmers, like, I'm not going to say all the farmers, but 90% of the farmers all come out on strike, and you don't get no food, or your Co-op or your Tesco's or your Sainsbury's have got no meat, no milk, no eggs.
See, I think prices will go up, right, because of it. But at the same time, I mean, we import a lot of food anyway. Like a lot of our stuff we're an island, for God's sakes, you know what I mean? And we import a hell of a lot of stuff all the time. So we're quite dependent
we
on
export to import. It's weird.
Yeah, we do import.
We can give. The difference is the farmers can do and supply enough food for everybody in the UK. And
maybe not, but you know, you're not going to get the good stuff. I mean, do we make bananas? Do we make avocados? You know, we don't really make stuff like that.
I literally only buy British, like especially meat. I only buy British meat. I won't buy anywhere else.
But that's more pricey, right? That's more pricey. You could probably afford to.
No, I actually go out because I class the UK as Ireland as well. Yeah, you can go into Tesco's, and I buy steak quite a lot. Yeah.
So you class the UK as Ireland?
Hang on, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Ireland's still part of the EU. How can you do that?
Ireland are their own separate nation, bro.
Not just that, they're also part of the EU, which makes them significant.
They would literally.
Hold on. They're still it
makes everything. It makes everything insignificant to each other.
They are still part of the UK.
No, they're not. Ireland. Ireland
is still part of the UK.
No, they're not, bro. That's a massive disrespect to Ireland, bro.
Not all of Ireland.
Obviously, just Northern Ireland. Just Northern Ireland.
Yeah, Northern Ireland's UK.
Part of Ireland is. I didn't put it across properly, but part of Ireland is.
So yeah, part of Ireland. Yeah.
My state is Irish, or it's British. I can go down the road and I can buy half a cow for, I think it was about £100, which is nothing. Yeah, all right. I've got to chop it up, but £100, half a cow, half a sheep, half a lamb, £90. So you can buy cheap meat.
I guess you can buy all that. Yeah. I mean, look, dude, like a tenner worth of chicken will last me about 3 days if I'm going to be eating chicken for 3 days. You know what I mean? Like, it's only, I don't need to buy.
Hold on. You're going to have to bear with me because I need to go to the loo. So give me 2 minutes.
All right, I've got a question for you. What's your name, bro? Triller TV, is it?
Yeah, just call me Triller, man.
All right, it's the reason I jumped up, really. Anyway, bro, I heard you say something about like far right and people that are right, or maybe don't realize they're right. What would you say somebody would have to? What would you say someone would have to be right or far right?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, look, the thing is, I'm debating against people generally, right? That say that they're right on the right, but I will even say that they're center right, or even say that they're center, but they're actually far right. Do you know what I mean? So
What?
when it
Okay,
comes
so
down to it,
define, because you're saying there far right. So you feel what you know what would define somebody as far right. So what defines somebody as far right?
yeah, I could give you definitions, but the fact is, let me just tell you
No,
like
and I'm
straight
not
up,
even
right?
asking for the
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
definition.
I
I'm
mean,
just
I could
asking
give
for
you
your
my
definition.
definitions as well, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
like generally speaking, bro. Yeah, all I'm saying is, yeah, that I'd rather just have a conversation. You know what I mean? So like, when it comes down to it, bro. Yeah, like I'm just tired of these games, isn't it? Yeah, where it comes to people who are just pissed off at immigrants, yeah, and fucking
Yeah.
saying that they're the fucking problem for everything, and then freaking not looking at other, not you know what I mean, up when clearly they're not. You know what I mean, right? When it comes
Do
down
you
to it,
do? Let's slow it
go
down a
on.
minute. Would you say it's wrong to have a concern about undocumented migration, illegal migration? Because it is a form of illegal
Well,
migration.
see,
If you want to start splitting hairs.
the thing is, it's only illegal when somebody doesn't declare that they're an asylum seeker, right? If they're an asylum seeker, they're legal, so they're not illegal.
So if
So
someone just throws away their passport and says, "Oh, I'm an asylum seeker," regardless of what they may be, that means we should
yeah,
take them in. Is
yeah,
that
they
what you're
have
saying?
every absolutely right to do that, right? And they have every single right to travel as far as they possibly can to come to the UK and declare asylum over here,
Okay,
not in any other
right, okay.
country. They have every
And
right to do
if
that.
you
And,
let me guess, and if you oppose that, then you must be far right, yeah.
well, this is a tricky part, right? I'll be honest with you,
Right.
because the thing is, we all know, right? There are some people out there, right, that are going to claim asylum, right, because they know that is something that they can do, right? Even though they might not, they might just be trying to make a better means for themselves, right? Instead of actually being, like running away, to save their lives, right? So the thing is, it's a thing though. You put yourself in their shoes and I put myself in their shoes, right? And if we were that person, what the fuck would we do? We'd do the same fucking thing. We wouldn't give a shit what you think, right? If there's a loophole in the system where we can claim asylum, right? Like, fuck what you think. You get me? And is it causing any detriment to our country? None at all. Is the government
Do you not think? You don't
using
think
it?
it's having
Is
any
the government
detrimental effect? You don't think
not
it's
at
having
all?
any
Is
detrimental
the
effect on the
government
country?
making it a bigger deal than it is? 100%, right? The government basically, right, are definitely taking advantage of the situation, right, and making it out to be, making a scapegoat out of it and making it to be a problem much bigger than it is, But the fact is, you look at what you call it, the Tory government, for example, right? They literally, right, were promising to cut down on migration anyway, right? But then they let in like half of India at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
so
that's a
after
fair
Brexit,
comment. But hang on, that's a
right?
fair
And
comment.
not
But I could counter
not just
that with
India,
hang
like
on,
obviously
you
other
got to
countries
slow
like
it down, bro.
Nepal,
You got
Philippines, and everything
yeah,
else. Yeah.
you got to slow it down a bit. So you've got a point, yeah, about the Conservative government. But didn't Labour also say they were going to tackle this problem with people coming over on boats? And as far as I know, I don't know if you do, but the government have actually just taken on a massive new contract with another load of hotels up and down the country, even ones that have been reopened to the public for the last 12 months are now closing their doors again to take these say
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people taking out hotels, bro. Because the thing is, look, yeah, the fact is, right, look, cost of living is going up, yeah. Crime is going to be more fucking higher than ever before because of it, right? At the same time, jails are full. Again, crime is going to go up because they're going to be more fucking people out, being let out and being out, right? And at the same time, we're going to be struggling to get jobs and everything else, yeah. Like just the other day, I saw somebody right in front of me while I was pumping my car tires, smashed into the car door right next to my fucking car. Yeah, fucking guy on a bike just smashed his arm in there, right? Obviously, he had a fucking tool to break into a Land Rover. Fucking picked up the bags, right? That were in the back seat. It was like a lady's fucking purse, whatever, yeah, kind of thing. And he fucking went. And like, you know what I mean? I was like, fucking hell, bruv. You get me? But this is the kind, and it's gonna get even worse. That would probably be like 10 times worse. The worse the economy gets. You understand? Like, this is a little fucking snippet. Like, we know this country is fucked, yeah, and we know the police aren't fucking around hardly. They're a response unit. They're not a deterrent. You know what I mean? So like, we are literally going down the shit.
This is adding to it. This is adding to it. This is us now like taking on third world countries' problems, man. When we've already got our own.
That was an English guy that fucking broke into that fucking car, bruv. Yeah, that was a white English guy, right? He was asking me questions, and I was fucking I just finished work. I was oblivious to what the fuck was going on. I'm just pumping up my tires. I want to get the fuck out of the petrol station as quick as possible. Yeah, I've got shit to do. Yeah, and then fucking before I know it, I look up. He smashed the window for the car next to me, and fucking took their bags and fucked off. I'm like, for fuck's sake. You know, welcome to fucking England, bruv. Fuck's sake. You know what I mean? I was an English lad. You know what I mean? That was a white English lad. When a black lad, when an Asian lad, yeah, it's a white English lad. And I thought to myself, in an Asian a black community, and I thought to myself, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Typical.
Right, have a read of that. I've just put one up on the screen. Have a read what Mickey Mouse is saying.
All right. So, do you let cancer grow or stop it at the point of directing it? So, the way I look at it, human beings aren't cancer, right? When it comes down to it, they're looking at. So, I would look at degenerates, right? More cancerous, right? Like that scumbag that I just basically talked about, breaking into a car, for example, probably born and bred in this country, you know. They're more cancerous than an immigrant.
But your argument there, bro, is that but there's white people committing crime.
I mean, that particular one guy, yeah, definitely. Obviously, there are white majority of the crime
that. Of course, there is. Of course, there is. That would be weird not to, because
majority of people in prison are white people.
Can everyone take it in turns? Because Bear's trying to talk.
What I'm saying, if you start looking at numbers, bro, you're talking, of course, yeah. But if you start looking at percentages of people that are here, and then you start breaking those numbers down, there's definitely.
So what?
So what?
Because you're the majority. Hold on. The majority of white people, right? Hold on. Let me break it down. Hold on. Let me have a say, right? So the majority of the people in this country are white. Yes, 80% of this country is white people, right? Okay, cool. That's a fact. Yeah. All right, cool. So let me break it down from there. Majority of the pedophiles in this country are white English people. Correct?
Because of the percentage of people you'd have to say,
no, but it matters, right? So when it comes down to it, right, the majority of the people in prison are white people, English white people, correct? Right? Majority of the people committing crime in this country are English white people, correct? It doesn't have to be the case, right? It doesn't have to be the case, but it is, right? And you're basically trying to exempt them. You're trying to exempt the fact that you're trying to exempt them because you are the majority population in this country, and you're trying to look at smaller demographics, right? Picking on them, right? Minority communities in this country, saying that right. Go on.
The small, I just said, it might be a smaller percentage, but it's a larger percentage of a smaller percentage, bro.
Like, I understand what a disproportionate amount of people means, right? I understand that, right? But when it comes down to it, my friend, yeah, let's be fair. We're all fucking living here. We've been living here together for years. We ain't had a problem with each other. We've literally, the minority communities in this country have been battling against racist thugs, yeah, right? White racist thugs for years, yeah, right? And we got through that shit. And now we're trying to, integrate and trying to fucking be multicultural more than ever before, right? And it is working.
You do realize we're one of the most welcoming countries in the world, right?
Oh, mate, I've only lived here my entire life, bro. You get me? I realize that, yeah? So when it comes down to it, though, you gotta realize, though, not every white person, though, is very welcoming, bro. Mate, you gotta appreciate, yeah. I'm from an Asian background. I got 5 sisters.
Yeah, Indian, yeah.
3 of them are married
Indian
to white
background,
guys, yeah. Indian background, yeah. Punjabi.
Right, okay, hang on. Yeah, okay. But the problem, no, it's not a problem. It's a good thing. Indians integrated into this country very well, man. Very, very well. Very good people.
Who hasn't? Who hasn't?
Pardon?
Who hasn't? I see where you're trying to go with it. Who hasn't?
I'm just saying they're a sector of people that when they integrated into this country, they integrated into this country. Well,
you got a point to make. Let's get to the point, bro. Come on. It's late. I haven't got much time. I've got work tomorrow as well. I thought I'd jump on and have
no, I know where you're trying to go with this, bro. I'm just saying.
No. I know where you're trying to go with it, my friend. I know where you're trying to go with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's definitely other backgrounds and other
you're trying to say you're trying to. What are you talking about though? Are you talking about a religious community, or are you just talking about a cultural values? Nation.
They don't hold the same values as even Indian people, bro.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Your country's been at war with some of them for thousands of years, so don't come at me with that.
So I'll assume you're talking about Muslims, right? So I come from a Sikh background, right?
You said that.
Right, I know I will, because I've got no problem with it, because again, I told you, mate, I'm a seasoned debater, all right? I've been doing this for years, yeah? All right, when it comes down to it, mate, yeah? Right, no, but politely speaking, bruv, yeah? Right? Thing is...
It's worrying if you've been like... Go on.
Yeah, all right, cool, thank you.
Can I ask, because I need to know how far on the left spectrum are you the same type of person that would support chicks with dicks?
Well, are they fucking getting in my way? Like, what the fuck is...
I don't know,
like,
would you support that? Would you support it? Would you be, would you be someone that would
be more specific
for that?
Look, I've got no problem with people doing what the fuck they want to do, yeah? All right? I'm not fucking in favor, right, of people fucking with dicks, yeah, trying to approach me and trying to move to me, if that's what you're saying, right? But when it comes down to it...
I don't know how old you are. But how would you feel about your children being taught about that kind of stuff at school?
Yeah, see, this is another thing. I feel like when it comes down to that, I feel like
the question.
Hold on, bro. You're asking me a question now. You're interrupting me.
You can't answer a question.
You're asking me a question.
You answer questions.
And before I could even answer, you already fucking interrupted me. All right. So when it comes down to it, mate, yeah. All right. You've asked me a question about what I think about teaching about fucking this transgender stuff, right, in school, right? Let me tell you what I think. I think that you have more in common with the community that you feel that you have a problem with, right? I.e. the Muslim community, right, in terms of this issue, because the Muslim community, right, are definitely advocating. Definitely protesting. Sorry, my bad. They're definitely protesting against the whole fucking teaching the kids, yeah, any sort of sex education, transgender stuff,
you
right?
Literally just from early age. You're gonna need to slow it down, because you just made claims.
You don't need to slow it down, because I know you got a problem with Muslims, bro. I know you got a problem with Muslims, yeah. So when it comes down to it, I'm not slowing it down, bro.
That's misinformation, bro. That's misinformation.
Listen, hang on, Bear. Right, no one's got any problems with Muslims, blacks, whites, greens, oranges. What I've got problems with.
But this is the only argument they have, because when you go against a certain few things, when you don't sing completely from their tune,
I'm from the Sikh community, my friend. I'm from the Sikh community, bro. Yeah, man, I'm not a Muslim.
No, I know you do. I mean, I said I know this. You're Indian, bro. There's not very few.
No, Indian. Dude, there are 25 million, right? Sikh people in India, right? There are 260 million Muslims in India. There are over 1 billion Hindus in India, all right? So understand that there are a hell of a lot more Muslims than there are Sikhs in India. So if anything, yeah, right. So you know your facts.
Let's get back to. No, I'm just saying, don't put words in my mouth, man.
I'm not putting words in your mouth, mate. I know you got a problem with Muslims, bro. Like, but you're fucking obviously
No,
trying to
that's
be
what
politically
you're
correct.
trying to come
And
here and
I appreciate
insinuate.
that. I appreciate that, but I don't appreciate the dishonesty. So if you actually don't like Muslims because you think that their ideology is a problem in this country, I'd rather you be honest about it so we can debate about it. Because I'm an outsider, right, talking about it,
You,
and I
you like
disagree with your
literally
antics.
just
And
come
I
up with this
disagree
like
with
whole concept there. You
no,
all just
I
come up with
didn't come
your
up with
own
it, mate.
opinion of
All right,
my own thought.
I know that's your fucking problem because you fucking steered that conversation previously we had,
Could
right,
you don't
towards
swear,
that.
please? Can you not swear?
No.
I'll try my best. I'll try
What
my
you were
best, mate.
doing the
I
minute
mean,
you
I'm
tried to
born in
come
England,
on.
mate.
If,
I'm
if,
from London,
if,
bro. You know what I mean? Swearing is like my
it's the
second
way you
language.
started going on about
Right.
right and far right, because I knew where you were trying to take it, straight down the immigration road. Straight down,
Was I?
if people are against it. Well,
Was I trying to
where else?
take it there?
Well,
I mean,
you went,
where else do the far right take it?
again,
Where else do the right take it?
for someone who's a seasoned debater, you
Yeah,
didn't explain yourself very well then, did you?
mate. As far as I'm concerned, right, I'm doing what I normally do, right? I have a glass of whiskey and I like to have a chat, right, online, right?
No, it's
Seasoned in the sense of I've
not the
been
best.
talking about this shit for years, and I've been talking for years, so that's why I'm seasoned. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Whether I'm good or not, that's totally up to you. But you know, all I'm saying is, yeah, dude, like we are gonna disagree when it comes down to minority communities being the fucking sole problem of this fucking community of this country, right? And when it comes down to like any ethnic minority community in this country is a problem in this country is not the issue, right?
Yeah.
It's the fact that the majority of this country are English white people, right? And the minority of them, right, are assholes, right? I'm talking about less than 5%, right? Less than 1% probably. Just happen to be assholes, yeah? But that 1%, right, happen to be the right wing, the far right wing, and they collaborate and they basically make out the rest of the white people in this country like look like assholes. You know what I mean? But they don't represent the whole of the UK, but they think they do because they're white, you know? And that's the fucking problem.
See, but maybe that's where your ideology is wrong, that you just perceive that. Because let's take, and I've not been to one, by the way, so I, you can't say fuck all about me. But let's take a Tommy Robinson get together. So many people need to wait for him to tell them what to do before they actually make it to London. Yeah.
Can we establish if you
I see a
advocate for
lot of
Tommy
people.
Robinson before?
Hang on,
You
bro.
carry
I
on.
see a lot of people that stand in that crowd that are not white people, that are from other ethnic backgrounds, but are born and bred here. With just obviously,
When was that? When did you see that crowd?
When
What
did
crowd
you
was
not
that?
see that? When did you not
What do
see
you mean,
that?
mate?
You're blind,
Wait. I've
bro.
seen one Sikh guy and I've seen like probably one black guy.
You're crazy.
All right, what are you
crazy.
talking about?
You're crazy.
Yeah, but
Hold
what
on a minute.
have you
Hold on,
seen?
hold on.
What have
Can I
you
say something?
seen?
Hold on a minute. Hang on.
At this
I
point,
was
you're just talking shit, bro.
Hold on a minute, but
Yeah.
I was actually at Tommy Robinson's march, yeah? And
Which
there was
one?
not the last one, the one before.
Yeah.
The 27th, where there was
Yeah, yeah.
over 100,000 people, and there were blacks, there was whites, there was Asians, there was Indians, there was, you name it, they were there. Muslims were there. Where you're saying that, well, where were they? That if you look at the videos that have been put out by millions of people, yeah, and shared, you would see that there was more different colour people in there than what you're trying to make out it not
Yeah,
to
but
be.
it's not just about what you look like. It's about what you freaking know and what you think and how you think. And
Well,
when
a
they
lot of
were
people-
interviewed by journalists, independent journalists, right? They
Yeah,
were
what?
literally
What papers?
they were literally
what
founded to
newspapers?
be a bunch of
What
fucking
newspapers?
idiots.
What
Well, yeah,
newspapers?
why not? Why not newspapers? What's wrong with
Because
newspapers?
they are the worst people to get
All of them.
anything from.
So if a newspaper asks you a simple question, right, and you give a stupid answer, who's to blame? The newspaper or the fucking person giving a
It's the
stupid
people.
answer?
It's the author. It's the person who's doing the interview. Yeah, because
Right.
they don't put everything in there that you are
It doesn't.
telling
No, but
them.
hold on, mate. If I ask
know,
you a
because that's
fucking,
what
if I
I
ask
do.
you
That's what I
one plus,
used to
what
do.
is 1 + 1, and you fucking tell me 5, right? I'm thinking
No,
you're a
hang
fucking
on.
idiot.
What I'm telling you, yeah, is I'm an ex-reporter for newspapers, for the big
All right.
mainstreams, yeah?
All right.
And I do a report on something, yeah? And then you put it into the big boss, and he will
Yeah.
change it to make it look like...
Yeah, but these are video interviews, mate. Right? And
Yeah,
it
but they
doesn't
can
matter
still...
if they
Have
show
you
the whole
heard...
fucking thing.
Have you
The
heard
fact
of
is, right?
editing? Have you heard of
Yeah,
editing?
I heard of editing, mate. But
Yeah, there
they're
we go.
not fucking. They're not editing the fucking speech, right? They're
Yeah.
giving their answers, right? They're fucking asked the question, they're giving the answers, right? And they cut it right from there, and then they go on to another fucking, you know what I mean? Bit of the question, whatever. Yeah. The fact is, dude, yeah, they're not fucking hiding anything. They're just
They
asking
do.
them.
The
They
mainstream
ju-
media are
but
the
dude,
biggest
edit.
liars
Look,
going.
look, movies, yeah, edit, right? If we were gonna see a whole fucking movie without any edits, yeah, we get a bit bored, right? They gotta edit the movie, right, so that we get fucking we're continuously entertained, right? Media is entertainment, right? So the fact is, yeah, they're gonna edit, yeah. So you want a full fucking story? I'm sure you get the full fucking clip if you fucking ask the newspapers for it or whatever, yeah. My bad, bruv. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. I'm passionate, bruv. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
My God.
then, so, look, I'm passionate about what we do, and I'm passionate about what is going on.
Yeah.
But I don't have to
I'm not
keep
swearing. I'm
every
not
2
swearing
seconds.
at anybody, bruv. I'm not directing
I
my.
know.
I'm not swearing at anyone, am I?
No, but
Right?
the problem is, yeah,
What?
I do try to monetize my lives. Yeah?
Right. I
And
appreciate that.
I'm not going to be able to monetize
Yeah.
this one because the amount of swearing's going on.
I apologize for my swearing. All right.
Well,
The fact
it
is,
don't
it's
make a
just a
difference.
part of my vocabulary. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it might
I'll
be,
try
but
not to do that. All right. I'll
Look,
try.
you can do
All
it
right.
on your channel by all means, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
on
No.
mine.
Really, no issues. No issues.
No one
The
else
thing is,
no
like,
one else
what?
is swearing.
Don't you believe in? Don't you believe in freedom of speech?
Yes, when people are trying to
Yeah.
make a living by doing YouTube, and YouTube stops you from getting monetized because of the amount of swearing goes on, then how am I going to make any money?
That's only if you get reported, no? I mean,
No, it doesn't. I've
Yeah,
got
I agree.
videos.
I got to agree with Cop. I've been quiet over here for a little while. It doesn't. Reporting is nothing. It's YouTube AI that catches on to that, and they will get you for it.
yeah, they probably will. Yeah. Can't disagree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll try my best, mate. All right, but it's not easy at times. You know what I mean? I told you, man. I've had a little bit of a drink. You know,
Yeah,
but
well,
yeah, it's not deliberate. It's not like I'm directing my insults
what
at
I'm saying
anybody.
is, if you can't, I used to be a heavy drinker many years ago, yeah, and obviously this is before YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm not being funny. If you can't do things without swearing or getting hyped up, then don't drink or don't
Well,
come on the channel.
it is a thing, right? It's a passionate subject, right? You said you weren't going to monetize this one anyway, so why
No,
does
I
it really
didn't.
matter what we do from here on out?
I did. Hang on. I didn't say I weren't going to monetize because it automatically gets monetized.
Yeah, but you
so
said,
as soon as I go live, it starts getting monetized.
right. So if it gets demonetized, right, it would be because of what I previously done, right?
No.
So you're saying to me
previously
it
what
might
you've
not
been
get
doing.
right. So if it might get monetized if I just stop right now. That's what you're saying, right?
It might not. I don't know. I don't know how it all works. I know
Right.
that I've got videos that have got less.
Cool. I'll try my best not to swear.
You're good,
Cool.
Cop,
I'll try my best not to swear. I only swear when I'm comfortable, by the way, mate. All right. So it's a bit of a compliment towards you. All right, not an insult. All
Right. What was you saying, Bear?
I was just saying about the swearing. You're all right, man. As long as it's not within like the first few minutes, of a live, you should be all
I've
right.
got one. Yeah, but I've got one where it was me who was swearing because I got wound up with somebody. And it was halfway through the live, and it got the actual wording is what they use is it's not suitable for all adverts, but it might not get nothing. And the one that I'm talking about, you'll see a like an amber light, an amber pound sign or whatever sign it is, and it's got I think there's about 400 views on it, and it's not earned 1 penny, and I didn't swear as much, so I've got to be careful. What's that? Why is your? Oh, because I went for a piss. That's why, and I haven't turned it off yet. So yeah, let me just turn this one off because Mr. Mark Kelly's getting the ump. Is that better, Mr. Mark Kelly? Right, I'm just trying to do something while you lot are talking.
Yeah. So, any more questions from the guy who was asking me questions earlier? Can't see the names on the.
Right. I kind of worked you. That's why I kind of worked you out with kind of like the way you went straight for the right and the far right thing. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna go up and challenge that because
Rare Britain, yeah.
they asked the question and we've spoke for this length of time and we went all round the houses and you still couldn't answer a question, man. Mad.
I couldn't answer a question. What was the question?
See, madness.
Yeah, well, you think I'm gonna remember? Well, I just told you how to drink.
You know
think
what
I'm
it
gonna
was.
remember what you
Like, I
said?
asked you to define what you thought far, like what would define somebody as
No,
far
days
right.
ago, I told you I'd rather have a conversation, all right?
Yeah,
rather
well,
than
we
you
had a
dropping
conversation
definitions.
and we got to what you think far right is somebody that opposes illegal immigration.
Well, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. I mean, generally speaking, far right comes under a lot of different categories. So, do I have
Far
a
right.
problem with Keir Starmer? Let me get to the point. Yeah. Do I have a problem with Keir Starmer throwing people in jail? No. Yeah. Absolutely not. I think it's about
No,
fucking
you
time.
don't. No.
Yeah. I have no fucking problem with that, mate. Yeah. For
No.
racist fuckers, yeah. All right. Online. Yeah. Fucking throw them in jail. Why not? Make room. Make room.
What? So you want people that have just said silly,
I thought.
stupid
Hang
things?
on. He just went on about freedom of speech, you know, and now he's like trying to backtrack. Guess
Oh
what
no,
love
I didn't
about,
say.
like,
I didn't say.
liberal
I didn't
people.
say.
Hang on,
I
hold on.
What I
advocate.
love
I said.
about
I
you,
asked you. I
socialists,
asked
Let me
you
say
if you
something.
you
advocate for freedom of speech.
lefties,
Let me say something. So
you crazy lefties,
Yeah, I
man,
asked
you're
you
all
if
shut
you
the fuck.
advocate for freedom of speech. I didn't
hold
say
on,
I
You
did.
lefties are shut
2
the
seconds.
fuck, man.
I'm not. I'm not.
Hold
I'm
on.
not. I'm not a freedom of speech totalitarian, bro. I don't believe in ultimate freedom of speech where you could just say.
Right, just bear with me. I've muted you for a second. Right, you can unmute yourself in a second. Let me talk. Right, so you're saying that you would rather people that have just said, especially the old boy that died, Peter Lynch, he killed himself because he went into prison for saying something to the horses or the dogs, and calling the police scum. Yeah, you think he's worth being in prison more than a paedophile, a murderer, a rapist,
No, just stick to
child?
paedophiles, bro. So I can
There
give
we
you a
go.
case of a teacher that's just been caught with horrific images,
Yeah,
loads,
and he
thousands
got
of them,
let off.
and they got a suspended sentence.
Yeah,
But
and then you look at
this
that
is
No,
video.
this,
no,
this is the amazing Keir
I'm not saying they
Starmer,
should
these
be in prison
crazies.
more than them. I'm saying that they deserve to be in prison, right? I'm not saying that that other people don't deserve to be in prison more. Of course they do, right? But
Well,
when it comes down to it,
they're
when it comes
letting
down
them.
to it, hold
They're
on.
letting
When
them
it comes down
out
to it,
to put people in that have just said stupid
right?
things
Right?
online.
He's not letting out those kind of fucking criminals,
Hasn't
is
he?
he?
Hasn't he? Yes,
Are
he
you
has.
joking? Are you joking? He hasn't just let
Well,
some terrorists out. He hasn't just let some people that were plotting to bomb this country. He hasn't just let a load of them out. No, you sure about that? I mean, crazy talk, bro.
I agree with you on that one, Bear.
No, this is the amazing Keir Starmer that he advocates for.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I think you're a bit mad if you think that he's not letting people out that have been murderers and rapists and paedophiles. You look at that copper that's just been done with thousands of images and live videos. Oh, he's gone now.
God Watcher as well. Just a little word of advice. You know the R word,
Which one?
the one you just said.
Oh, I've said
The great
one.
word, yeah. That's
Yeah.
that YouTube's more likely to like demonetize a video over you saying that once than it is
Yeah.
by every now and again you saying fucking shit bollocks. Just like
Oh well.
it,
But
do you know what I mean?
On that one.
yeah, but it's still the same though. I'm just saying, people that have done them sort of things,
Buzzword.
then like he's like, I'm gonna let him back in.
No, it's okay, man. He's he's a nice guy, man. He sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's good
Like I
views,
said, I'm
but
gonna let him back in.
Yo,
No.
what's going on, people? You alright?
You got kicked out, or you accidentally?
No, I just dropped out. Yeah, mate. Probably my internet or something.
Right. So I'm in the middle of doing some bits on my computer, so I'll leave you two to carry on for a minute.
Alright. Well, go on. What's his name again?
I'm not here to quiz you. I just literally
Bear
wanted to
Britain.
Yeah, I
Bear
just
Britain,
wanted
bro. It sounds a little bit fucking noncy, but
Let me-
go on, Bear Britain.
Nancy. See, that's like why would you say that, bro?
I mean, because the bear bit.
What?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I don't know. I tend to think people that come out with certain things, maybe that's
You hear what I said though?
Yeah.
I said the bear bit, the bear Brit. Yeah.
it's
Anyway,
all right.
go on,
To be
carry
fair,
on, carry on.
I did think you were going to go down the far right route. To be fair, but no. Instead, it was nonsense. Like again,
Well,
season.
you're the one with bear in your fucking name, mate, not me.
and you're the one
Alright.
Triller.
Yeah,
What are you?
Triller
Like a
means
road?
truth, innit? Yeah, Triller
Are you
means
a road-
truth. Triller means truth. Yeah, Triller
Yeah.
means 100, keeping it real. That's what Triller means.
Roadman talk.
Yeah, well, that's what it means, bro. It means keeping it real, keeping it 100.
Roadman talk there.
Well, I don't know, bro. I mean, people call me Triller before I even knew what Roadman was, you know, so I was
Yeah.
in high school. Yeah, of course. Roadman wasn't even a word when I was fucking around. Yeah.
To be quite fair, I think you're full of it.
Pardon?
I said, to be quite fair, I think you're full of it. That's just my opinion, though.
Full of what exactly?
They're definitely
Full of
very Christmas Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, so you think I'm full of shit, right? All right, cool. Why do you think I'm full of shit?
Philip, I ain't Philip. I'm Savage Dave.
Yeah, but why do you think I'm full of shit?
Thank you, Mickey
I've been
Mouse
sitting
again.
here listening for a while now, and everything that you're saying to me, honestly. But of course, you know, I don't live over in the UK, so
Yeah, you sound like you're
it
Canadian.
doesn't make any sense.
You sound like a Canadian.
No, I'm an American. I live in Ohio.
Oh, okay, cool. So you sound like a Canadian, though. All right.
Big up Trump, man. Big up
That's
Trump,
all
by
right,
the
eh?
way. America's gonna have a good 4 years, you know. I feel it. America's
man.
gonna have a good 4 years.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like Trump. I think Trump's all right. You know?
Yeah. I'm surprised
Yeah,
by
no
that.
problem with Trump. I mean, Trump never went to war with any Muslim countries, you know. So I think Trump's all right. Out of all the other prime ministers out there, and he's gonna be cutting back, hopefully, on the Israeli thing.
Oh,
And
you know what, bro? You seem like really obsessed with like the Muslim bit. Like
Yeah. I mean, I've got a massive sympathy towards them because the fact is, I mean, do you not have any sympathy to what's going on in current affairs with what's going on with like the attacks on Palestine, for example, and how many innocent people have died, women,
so my answer
children.
to that is
Hello,
my answer to the
Hello,
situation. To the situation, it saddens me. But
Are
to the
you?
fucking
Yeah.
crazy people that go out on the streets every weekend, fucking causing fucking trouble. No, I don't no longer support
Are
them,
they
bro. And I
causing
did for a
trouble?
little
What kind of trouble are they causing? I mean, I'm not on the streets every weekend, so I don't see it. So what trouble are they causing?
a lot, man. And to be fair,
Like what?
and before you go to say it, I've stated this many times. Believe it or not, it's not any Muslim people that seem to be the issue. From what I've seen most of the time, it's the upper middle white class people that like will go around with purple hair and fucking fish fucking type stockings on their arms. It's those people that go around causing a lot of problems, actually.
There's a certain name for
The
them.
crazy left, crazy woke left that just don't even know why they're there. In fact, they're there
What do you
marching
mean they
for
don't know
queers,
why they're there? Wait, hold on. That's not
queers for
fair. Wait,
Palestine, bro. Hang on,
that's not
marching
fair.
for
That's
queers
not
for
fair to say that
Palestine.
they don't
Get
know
out
why
of
they're
here.
there.
They
No,
don't know
that's
why
not
they're
fair.
there. Hang on,
No,
they're
they, of
wearing
course they do.
t-shirts saying
No,
queers
no,
for
that's not fair.
Palestine. Hang on,
No,
bro.
come on, mate. Look, innocent
hang on.
people are
You've
dying,
literally,
right?
you've
And they are
literally
there
wanted
to
to
try
defend
and
Muslim
basically stop
people,
that from
and now
happening.
I'm telling
Look,
you that a queer person goes against the Muslim way of
dude,
life. You're now
would you have
you're
predicted that this
contradicting
war would
yourself.
have gone on for a
You're
year? Would
contradicting
you have
yourself.
predicted that this atrocity would have gone on for a year? Would you have predicted that? It's over a year now.
What are
But
you
like,
going
would
on
you have
about?
predicted
It's
that
going
this
on
had
longer
carried
than a
on?
year.
Would
Why
you
are
have
you only
predicted
talking
that
about the last
Israel would
year?
have been bombing fucking innocent people, killing innocent people for like a year?
What are you
Would
on
you
about,
predict
bro?
that?
They were doing it before a year ago. I already knew
I
this.
know they were,
I was
but
covering it.
would you have predicted that this would have escalated to have happened? Yeah, for over a year now.
Yeah, it was coming, man. It was coming, wasn't it?
You thought so, yeah?
If you oppress
Wow.
people, then they're gonna. What are you trying? I'm trying to defend what you're saying, bro. I'm not against necessarily the Palestinian people to a degree. I don't actually agree with anyone being killed. By the way, I don't agree with October the 7th. But what is quite clear is if you oppress a group of people and occupy somebody's land for as long as you have, of course, you
What do
a
you
pressure
mean?
cooker.
What do you mean
A pressure
occupying
cooker.
somebody's land? Who's occupying whose land? The Israelis were occupying the Palestinian land, you donut. What the
This
fuck are you
guy
talking
ain't
about?
listening to a word I'm
Are
saying,
you
is he?
fucking
That's
dumb or something?
exactly
Are
what I
you
just
fucking
said. Are
born
you
I think
yesterday,
dumb?
bro?
I think that's what he said. So
Are
I
you
think
dumb,
it's,
bro? Trilla,
yeah.
this
Bro,
is where
you seem
again
to
you're
be dumb
proving
as...
yourself.
Bro, you
No,
seem to be
you're
dumb, bro.
proving yourself to be looking
Bro,
for an
are you
argument.
dumb?
That's
Do you not
exactly
know
what
about
I just
illegal
said.
occupation of Palestinian lands, bro? Are you
Are
oblivious
you
to that?
He's
mad?
just
This
agreed
guy,
with
this
you.
guy's
He's just
fucking dizzy,
agreed
man.
with you.
This
So I
guy
don't
is
know how
actually
much you've had to
stupid.
drink,
Bro,
but he's just agreed with you. He doesn't
I've literally
go
just
along
said
with
that
that.
before you said I didn't say that. I literally just said that. These people have had their land occupied. They've been oppressed. And then you're going to sit there and tell me, what people? That's what I'm on about, bro.
Yeah,
And if you
he's got it
fucking
wrong.
listen
He's
to,
got
if
it
you
wrong.
open the
Simple as
two
that.
ears, if you open the two ears that you had, right, and shut the one mouth just for a minute, you'd have understood that. But instead,
Yeah.
you made another blanket, bold accusation towards me that was just not true. And you're making yourself look stupid. You're making yourself look like someone who's just up here for an argument rather than be this seasoned debater that you keep saying that you are. It's madness.
Hence the
Chill.
reason why I said what I said. He's full of it.
Got a
Because
drink.
to me, it seems you don't know much about what you're going on about. And by talking and talking and talking, you're managing to shut anyone else up so that, like, we don't go any further other than the dribble that you're talking. Just, it doesn't work. Debates don't work like that. It is what it is, bro. So, yeah, you're right. But as I was saying, I don't agree with anyone being killed on either side at the end of the day. So that's what everyone should be advocating for, not just one side. And I'll stick to what I was just trying to say before you shut me down, that there are a lot of weirdos that don't know what they're talking about, that are wearing T-shirts on the street saying queer for Palestine. And that's just insane. Queers for Palestine. I wonder before a year ago where all these queers for Palestine were, when all these gay people, homosexual people were being thrown off of roofs by Hamas. I wonder where they were then.
They
Trilla.
weren't.
I wonder.
They weren't there.
Well, I'd like to bring it back if I could, and I'd
Please
like to.
do.
Yeah, I'd just like to bring it back to what is it? What's the guy? What's the names here? I know you're Bear, obviously, Cop, and I'm not too sure the other two guys.
You got Savage Dave, who's in the middle. He's all right. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
And then you've got, I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, you got the other guy at the bottom.
Triller. Okay. Well, he was talking about the tweets and people going to jail, but it seems like it's a one-way street when you've got people like Ricky Jones, who's walking the streets at the moment. I believe he's on bail for saying he wanted to slash the throats of the far right. You've also got people like Nick Knowles who put fake news out that there was a woman, a Muslim woman, throwing acid on her back. So that brought out hundreds of Muslims on the streets with machetes, and he hasn't been jailed.
Yeah, but
So-
he's awaiting trial, bro. He's literally on trial. Yeah,
but
he's awaiting his trial date on
He's
January.
in bail. He's on bail. It's
Right,
funny
right.
how-
So when it come down to it, dude, yeah,
What about
he's
the
gonna
two at
be on.
Manchester Airport?
He's
What about
not.
those
It's not
two?
like they're not paying any attention to what the fuck he said. They are, right. So he's probably gonna get jail time or something. Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
well,
along those lines.
why hasn't he
What?
been dealt with just like?
I'm sorry, but when it
everyone
comes down
else
to it,
has.
right? I'm sorry, but when it comes down to it, who are the community that are most vulnerable, right? The white British people in this country, right, that are already established, or the vulnerable migrants in this country, right, which are being attacked, yeah, blatantly targeted and attacked by certain people in this country, right, meaning the far right.
Okay, so these people are in jail for tweeting about that, but
Right.
people like Nick Knowles, do you know who Nick Knowles is? Do you? I take it.
Go on, carry on.
Well, he's the hope not hate far left guy. What has
Well-
said that a woman, someone threw acid on a Muslim woman's back. What brought out onto the streets hundreds of Muslims with machetes, and
Yeah.
the police told them to put them away with a loudspeaker, put them back in your mosque.
Good,
No,
good.
no.
They should tell them to put them away. Yeah, good.
They shouldn't be arrested, no?
Well, they should be arrested if they could arrest them. But the fact is, if the police have the police have got to deal with the manpower that they already have, right? And they got to appreciate about they got to appreciate about how to de-escalate a situation, right? So the fact is, right, if you got a bunch of fucking like 1% of the country that decide to piss off the rest of the country, yeah, who are we gonna try and go for?
So who's the
It's like-
vulnerable
it's like- hold on,
people
one
here?
second,
Hang
one
on,
second. Let me
hang
give
on. I
a
gave you
look
the
what-
respect. They give me a bit. Who's the
yeah,
vulnerable
but let me give
people
you
here?
an example
The people
before you
with the
carry on.
machetes,
Hello,
or the
local.
people
Yeah.
getting threatened with the machetes.
Let me
Who's
give
the
you an
vulnerable
example,
people?
right? So
Yeah.
the London riots, for example, right after the Tottenham fucking shooting, yeah, right. The London riots happened, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now there was a fucking massive escalation, right, in arrests, yeah, and basically in fast tracking the courts, yeah, to get them, sentenced, yeah, real quick, yeah. So like to make an example out of certain people, right? But to stop it from happening, and that's happened throughout our judicial system. Yeah, certain people who commit certain crimes, right, that deemed to be a threat to our entire way of life. Yeah, right. They escalate and they basically make an example of. Right.
Okay.
So when
well,
it comes
how-
down to
why has
it, yeah, they are going to make an example out of these fucking far right cunts. Yeah, that are
okay,
going out
okay,
there
that's fair
to
enough,
target a
that's fair
minority
enough.
community.
Hang on, that's fair enough. I get that. So why are they not making an example out of the far left? For instance, Nick Knowles, who I told you put fake news out that a woman had acid thrown on her back, warranted lots of
I
young
don't
Muslim
know.
men
Maybe
coming
they
out
don't
with-
consider.
with-
Maybe
with-
they
with-
don't consider
yeah.
that to be an. Look, the whole
They
fucking
don't
country,
consider that.
the whole country was on literally on another lockdown. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
this was
Our
the
fucking.
same thing. This was in the same time.
All right. So
This
our
happened in the
country
same
was not
time.
on a fucking high alert. Yeah, literally on a
Hang
tourist scale.
Hang on. Let me
Go
slow
on.
you down a bit. Let me
Slow me down
a
before
bit.
I finish my sentence.
Yeah.
Go on.
Nick Knowles put out that there would be 100 EDL marches around the country. Not one materialized. Not one. And
Not
yet there was-
one?
Not
Not
one.
one?
Not
Not
one.
one. Yeah. Really.
Not one.
Not one materialized, right?
Like,
So when it
not
comes down
he
to it,
put
when
the
it comes
news
down
out.
to it,
Hang on. Let me finish, please.
go on
I'll
then.
let you
Go on.
finish. He
Go on.
put that news out, what went out to as far as all the police stations. I don't know what you sound like. You're from London. From where I was, all the police were out in Brentford and small teams of people looking for people. So at the end of the day, why is that guy not in jail for
See,
putting out
again,
fake
right?
news like that?
Right. See, again, right? They're just as bad as each other, right? When it comes down to fucking making shit out worse than it is, yeah?
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
And trying to, right? They're just as bad as each other. But the fact is, right? You got to tackle one issue at a time. As far as I can see, what the fucking
Oh
authorities
my
are trying to
God.
do,
So
right?
that's, yeah,
So
just
when it,
deal with
right?
one lot
Well,
of
that's the
people at
only
a time.
fucking only fucking reasonable answer I can give to you, right? As to why they haven't gone for him as hard as they've gone for other people, right? So the fact is, I'm not saying that this guy let him off the hook or whatever because he's a lefty or whatever, yeah. Nick Knowles, fucking or whatever group he's from, yeah. Fact is, right? If you're fucking causing a problem, right, and you're stirring shit, right, then you know what I mean. You're just as much of a problem as everyone else.
Exactly. So why is he not in jail? That's what I'm
Right,
asking you.
right. So again, my only answer is that they're just dealing with one fucking group at a time in that regard. You know, so
Well,
they're dealing with it.
when were the riots? How long were the riots now?
Dude,
How many
the
months
fact
ago?
is, right? How many lefties, yeah, right, from Nick Knowles' group have gone out there, right, and fucking burnt hotels down, right, or tried to, yeah, with innocent people there, with women and children in there, right? How many
Oh,
of Nick Knowles' group have done that?
Hang on.
Go on,
Can I stop you just for a sec? Them
go on.
people deserve to be in jail. Anyone who burns down a hotel or attacks
100%,
anyone,
Mark.
Right,
they
100%.
deserve to be
and
in jail. I'm
so do
not
the people that
disputing
try
that.
to advocate for it, that
But
try to promote it
hang on,
online.
no, what we was actually talking about, let's take it back a bit. What we was actually talking about was tweets and things put online. That's
Yeah,
what I
but
was
that's what they
getting
were
to.
promoting, right? They were promoting shit like that. There was
Okay,
literally
so why
somebody in my
isn't
group.
Nick? Yeah,
There
why
was
isn't
somebody in
these
my
guys
group
in
of
jail
people.
then? Why
My group
is
of people. There was somebody in my group, yeah, that was literally promoting, right? So he's like a Jewish guy, and he put out there, which got all the asylum hotels, yeah, on his
yeah?
live stream, and now he's being prosecuted
He put
to go
out
to
what?
jail.
What did he put out, Triller?
He put out all the hotels, a list of all the hotels where asylum hotels were, right,
Yeah.
in the UK, right, on a live stream on YouTube, yeah, and now
Yeah.
he hasn't been online since, and now he's been facing prosecution, right, and he's awaiting his court date.
Can I just ask this, Triller? Did he just put the list out, or did he say anything about them?
No, he put the list out. He put the
Yeah,
list
but
out.
in what context? He just put the list out. He didn't say to
I
go
mean,
and attack them.
it was a day after, right? One of the hotels got burnt, right?
Okay, so yeah.
So it weren't fucking good, is it? It ain't fucking smart, is it?
No, I wouldn't say that's the smartest move to do. No, to be quite
Right.
honest, especially how
So
things are
one could
going.
obviously speculate as to why he fucking did that. So sorry to swear again, but you know what I mean. I'm angry, but like he did that, and when it come down to like other people have also said, right, that like in my group here, like from the right or the far right, as we like to call them, like we're gonna go
You
down to
like
that
to call
asylum
them.
hotel.
You like
Yeah,
to call them.
we like to
You
call
like
them. Yeah,
to call them.
we like to call them far right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So 'cause they don't
realise you're the
they
idiot,
don't
right?
like to be
The
called
minute
far
you
they
say
don't like
that,
to
you're
be
the
called
idiot.
they don't like to be called far right, but we like to call them far right. So when it comes down to
But
it,
you
they
can't
call
define what far right is. You still haven't done that. So how can you call somebody when you can't even define to me what far right is?
It look, Bear. It's a tactic. Listen. I went to what are they called? Drag time storytelling, which is
Oh yeah.
yeah. I went to one of them, and I was called a Nazi scum and far right by
It's not a
these.
tactic, mate. It's not a tactic. It's a fact is, yeah.
No,
We see
come
you as
on,
aggressive.
listen. Hang on a minute. You haven't let me finish. I just
Yeah, but
walked.
I just
Hang on, just
yeah.
let me finish,
You
please,
sound
Triller.
aggressive, bro. Chill.
I
I
walked
sound
through.
aggressive. Yeah,
I
damn right.
walked
Yeah, you
through.
do a little bit.
Hang on, I walked through
I'm not passive.
the pro drag time storyteller lot, which was all dressed in pink and trans, and I had just got my camera out, was attacked and called Nazi scum.
You were attacked by a pink trans. Fucking hell.
Well, not the pink trans, but a few of them. Yeah. Quite funny. Yeah, I actually didn't. Anyway, so I went to the other side. Now, the other side was opposing the trans, the drag time storyteller. There was about 40, 50 people there. There was a few Muslims, a few black guys, a few girls, and it was a real mixture of what I would call Londoners, a mixture of all colours, and yet we were all called and branded Nazi scum. So it is a tactic. It's a tactic for make you to walk away because you don't want to be branded a Nazi scumbag. So it's a lefty tactic. It's been used on every demonstration.
What are the righty tactics? Let's just blame immigration for absolutely everything. Let's just blame Muslims for absolutely everything.
No one
And let's
does
just
that.
literally brandish
No one
let's
does,
literally
Maybe some
target a
do.
minority community for being the problem of absolutely everything.
Maybe some
right?
do, but not all people. That's
Pardon?
wrong, man.
It
Some
obviously
people may
not
do,
all.
yeah, but
No,
like again, like I've spoke to people about like, and they've sat there with the same opinions of me, right, about illegal migration. But it's quite clear that
But there's no
unless
such
you're
thing.
really like a
There's
white
no
British
such thing.
person, they don't
That's a
want
word you
anyone.
made up.
So I don't agree
But
with
that's
that.
the word you made up. Illegal migration is a word you made up.
Yeah, illegal migration, because it's a thing, bro.
It's
a
not an
fucking
actual thing. No, it's
Yeah,
not
it is,
though,
yeah.
is it? No, it's not, because it's only illegal if you don't claim asylum
You're
when you
literally
enter these shores.
so
It's
you
only,
literally
they're
just
only
have to come in,
illegal.
regardless of what the truth may be,
It
as long
doesn't
as you
matter.
say
You're making it
there
up
you are.
though. They have a
You're
legal
an
means
idiot.
to claim
You're an
asylum.
idiot, bro.
So you're
I'll
actually
tell you
making
what,
shit
go
up.
take them to India.
Yeah, but
So
you're
Go take
making
them
shit
to
up.
India, bro.
So they're not illegal, are they? They're not illegal, are they? If they come in here to claim asylum, they're not illegal, are they, dipshit?
Wow,
They are illegal. When they
No, they're not.
yeah, they
You
are.
idiot.
You're
Well,
not.
they are.
You're
They've
insane.
actually broke the law. To
No,
be
you're
quite
just an idiot,
honest.
bro. They're not breaking the law.
No,
They're allowed to
in
come to
fact,
this
you're
country
an idiot to say
claim
such a
asylum.
thing to that.
They're allowed to come here to claim asylum.
They're
You're
allowed
foolish,
to
man.
come here. So why don't they just book a boat or a flight?
They
And
don't.
come
It
over?
doesn't, because again, right? The fact is, right? They might
seriously,
feel.
if they're
Yeah,
allowed,
they might take the scenic route. They might enjoy the scenic route.
Why
Yeah.
don't they just book a flight or a boat?
You know what? They felt like, you know what? Let's take the scenic route.
Yeah.
And let me just
go
go down Dover.
You're
Yeah.
a clown.
All right. Let me
mate.
just
You're
check
a
out the
clown.
channel. Right. I want to
You're
see
a
the White
clown.
Cliffs of Dover. All right.
Yeah.
They want to take the scenic route. What's wrong with
Oh
that?
yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah, what
Yeah.
a foolish thing to. You know what? It's not even worth debating. Yeah, listen, fair cop.
Yeah.
Killer, see you later. Take it
Well,
easy.
you ask me stupid questions. You get a stupid
See you
fucking
later.
answer, mate.
Right,
All right.
Mark.
There you go.
It's kind of pointless, Murray. You don't. You talk a lot of shit. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You talk a lot of shit.
What's your fucking answer, mate? Why don't they go down? Yeah. Why don't they go on trains, planes, and automobiles? Why?
Can't handle it.
You tell me, bro. You got all the answers. You got all the
he's
answers.
gone.
So it's pointless in me telling you, no, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's an idiot, man.
Yeah.
You can't debate people like that. This is what I mean. Like these lefties, whether it's here in the UK or it's these liberals over in America that are all crying and all these women screaming about how they're going to be celibate for the rest of their lives and they're never going to sleep with another Trump supporter ever again. Get a grip, man. All these people need to get a grip. You're weird. The majority of people actually don't agree with you. The only thing you have on your side is the fact that the media is very left. It's very liberal. Everyone knows that. Most mainstream channels, they're very liberal, man. Like,
Yep.
and other than that, these people are insane. They're insane. They don't. They can't admit when they're wrong. They don't fucking. They're just insane. They use words that I don't think they understand. I mean, we all do that. I do that. Where I probably couldn't give you a clean-cut definition sometimes of what a certain word is, right? But
Yeah.
like, to just go around and label people certain things because their opinion doesn't fit yours, that's a very dangerous move, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people want so it's weird. Weird behavior.
I just, yeah, I don't know. It's just, Yeah, I'm just. I don't know. The problem is as well. No one could get a word in. He didn't give anyone else a chance to actually speak.
That's what they do, cop. That's again, like Mark was saying about tactics. That's another tactic. It's just to keep talking and talking and talking more shit along the way that it just kind of deflects away from the issue that you were talking at hand about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And that's the problem is if people if they want to debate, isn't it worth having to actually? Hello, camera shy. Like you want to debate, you say what you got to say, and then you let someone else have a turn. Is that right or not? Am I wrong?
I'm just waiting to meet a lefty that doesn't talk a lot of shite, man.
Well, yeah. But
Like, and shows. You know, and you ain't got to be like full patriotic, man. But it's a shame when you see people that like just don't think it matters that we should be trying to hold on to some form of British values and, you know, a British identity.
Yeah.
And a British identity, by the way, is a multicoloured identity. Before anyone thinks I'm on about like talking about I believe that is a multicoloured society. But we need to worry about what's going on within our own nation with the people that we've already got here. And if there's people that need to go, they should go. And there should be a cap now for, I say, the next few years where we now will not take anybody else. We are closing the borders. And if that means even having to close the borders to legal migration, people doing it properly, then so be it. So be it, and give us a chance to fucking work on what we've got here and process the people that we've got and deport the people that shouldn't be here. And then reassess things in a few years' time.
Yeah,
with a better plan than what they propose right now, which is they don't propose nothing. They've got no more of a clue than the Conservative government we had before. None of them have a clue.
Well, yeah, we just need to be able to recoup and get this country back the way it was, because we still do. We live with all races. We've got no problems with them. But to actually what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember what I was going to fucking say now. My brain just turns off when I start getting tired. I've got this fucking AdSense shit to sort out to get paid, and it's a pain in the arse. I'll have to have a look at it tomorrow. I can't be asked to do it now.
That guy there, right? He'd probably say on some of my opinions they're far right, yeah. But then I'd be like the first person as well to like stand up for his rights, right? Like, if I'm far right, that means I would oppose him, even though he's born and bred in this country. The fact, I guess, that he's of different ethnicity would then mean that I would have an issue with that person because I would be far right. Well, I don't have an issue with somebody because they're a different ethnicity to me. Definitely not. You know, like, and that's where the first place they try to go is like, bullshit, man. I'll stand there with your fucking brown, black, yellow. I don't care who, do you know what I mean? You're a good person, you're a good person. You're a bad person, you're a bad person. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck who you are, what colour you are. If you're nice and you're respectful for everybody, then fine by me.
Take the Palestine protests, which you know me obviously better than him, cop. Like I've covered that for a long time, nearly 2 years. Not the year that it's been going on since October the 7th, but a whole year before that as well. Yeah. And I actually went out and fucking was giving these people and was even standing on I do still stand on the same side of the fence to a degree. But actually, the people that are out on these marches, I've got no time for it. But because they were happy when I was covering everything and giving them a voice, But the minute they see me covering the other side or illegal migration, all of a sudden I was far right. And it was like, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I can agree with you on certain subjects, but I'm not going to keep giving you a platform on my platform when you're quick to call me far right over an opinion I have. That's bullshit.
Oh, that's right. But yeah, but as I said, I'm gonna get going in a minute because I'm fucking knackered. I've got to be up at I've got to be at the doctor's at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I've got a meeting. So I'm just starting to organise a new business. Well, it's not a new business. It's my old one that I had before COVID, but it's now I'm now starting it back up again because I need to earn some more money now. Brexit linked. So I've got to do that and get a few things done. I'm just trying to bloody work out this add tax info, and then I've got to submit a new form of some kind.
Nice. Well, I'll leave you to crack on with that then, cop.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Appreciate you letting me up, mate. Good
That's
trying to
right,
debate, but as I say,
Yeah.
sometimes impossible.
Yeah.
And
Are you in work tomorrow?
I'm not at the minute, mate. All my family are ill,
Oh,
badly ill. Mrs. got pneumonia. Lad was up the hospital last night and nearly went back up today. He's seriously not well, so yeah, everyone's kind of
Yeah.
tightness at the minute.
Yeah. But Eamon, I've only got one car. I've only got one car now. But I am looking to sell this one and then buy two because I've got to buy a van. So, but yeah, I've got so much to do tomorrow, and I ain't got time. I've got myself a drone, and I've found another one, a DJI Mini 3 Pro Fly Combi, brand new, $250. But he won't send it by post, so I've got to drive 2.5, almost 3 hours if I want to go and pick it up.
Yeah,
It's a long way. It's a long way to go.
sure is, bro.
So anyway, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
Damn it.
And I'll speak to you
Take
later.
it easy. Take it easy, chat.
Can everyone hit the like button before you leave? I'm gonna shoot because I'm getting a bit tired, and I've got to get on with get up early in the morning. So I'm gonna say thank you very much to Mickey Mouse. Well done for winning, and congratulations for winning at I think you said poker. Congratulations for winning on there, and thanks for the super chats. Most appreciated. So yeah, I will be back alive very shortly. Not tonight though. So please hit the like button on your way out, and I'll speak to you all again shortly. Be good, look out, be good, be careful. Night, El. Night, Bear. Night, everyone.